10-minute message, and I wanted to see what it did. And it actually gave me a 10-minute message. That's it. It wrote it all the way out, put it all in detail, put scriptures in there, even had songs, and then it had a prayer at the end of it. I'm like, I'm not going to fool with you, AI. Then I asked AI a second question, and the second question was, AI, what is the bondage that's in the world? Well, it didn't give me that answer. That's a good one. It actually gave me an answer on how many different restaurants and places are in bondage, and that will break down over 2026. And it based it upon what was taking place in 2025, which was technology. And so I asked one final question after I asked that. I said, AI, what will you become in 2026? No, actually, it said it will become a God. And the reason that it said it would become a God is because of the fact it takes the Bible, it takes the information that we put into it, it takes the intelligence and the technology, as this man is saying, and it puts it all into it. And so it sets itself up as a God. And then this is one of the biggest deceiving. When it sets itself up as a God, it allows that every person can easily manipulate people into it and make you feel like that the presence of God is actually saying something to you through the internet. The exact same way it did with me when I asked the question, what would 2026 bring? And it gave an answer based on what 2026 would bring. It also gave an answer based upon what Revelation will bring. Now, in the book of Revelation, let me tell you a couple things about it. And then I'm going to go to this 22nd chapter of Revelation that the Lord gave. In the book of Revelation, it talks about the mark of a beast. And in the book of Revelation, it says the beast will have power and come alive. And so when you look at the beast that will have power and come alive, the only beast that we see today that is in operation and been in operation for the last 20-some years, ending in 2026, will be the beast called AI, which is artificial intelligence. And the artificial intelligence will take on the information that we have and the accounts of who we are, and it will mimic who we are as well as mimic the presence of God, which will cause for the saints of God. This is why the Bible says, if it's not for the elect, they shall be deceived. It will call for the saints of God as well as non-believers to believe that this AI will be God. And this is the reason why the AI identified and said, in 2026, I will be a God. Because I will be worshipped and I will be brought upon it. Because people will give into it and they will accept it and they will receive it because they, number one, do not read their Bible. Number two, they have a form of godliness and deny the power thereof. Number three, they pretend that because they went to church today, or they showed up in a building, or they came inside to worship the Almighty God, that they have a relationship with God because it's easy to confess it or say it. I work with my manager. My manager fished every day that she brought us a child of the king. Every single day. 2 seconds later, she cursed. And I tell her every time, no, you of your daddy. She said, you don't know my daddy? Yes, I do. Your daddy was a low-down, dirty nigga. He disgusted me. Yes, I said it, dog. He's a low-down, dirty. You know why I call him a nigga? Because he act like one. He's low-down, he's dirty. He don't have no respect for anybody, not even for her. Or any other sinner, neither do he have respect for a believer. Matter of fact, he hates you. He hates the fact that we was created. He hates that God even fashioned us and put us in the same image and likeness of him. He hates that. He made us with no completeness at all. He's a liar, deceiver, and everything. He will come and masquerade himself as the child of God and step in your face and tell you that he's holy. And if you don't know your word, and you don't know how to defeat him, and you don't know how to rebuke him, you will bow down and call him holy and sanctified and lift him up as being God. That's her daddy. Is it yours?
Come on now.
So when you talk about somebody, you better know what you're talking about. You better know. Let me make sure I'm really talking about your daddy, or I'm talking about who you socialize with. Because it's easy.